It's a great pleasure once again to be joined by Don Charles at Punch London. How are you doing, Don?
I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Exciting times in boxing. You were the coach of the great fighter Derek Chisora. How do you view the current heavyweight division?
I've always maintained in the last 18 months that the heavyweight division is so, I've never known it to be so vibrant worldwide. In the UK in particular, we've got a number of fighters, heavyweights from the UK that are going to do great things in the future and to bring the belts back to the country.
Let's just start. We can talk about Anthony Joshua last week, Kevin Johnson, a fighter you've had experience of because when you were coaching Derek did a good job against him but went the distance. It seems that Anthony Joshua had him all over.
Oh, most definitely. I did make a prediction, not with your network, but I did say that Joshua would be the first person to stop. Apparently, he's never been stopped Johnson in his career. Derek was the first to floor him, put him down temporarily, but Joshua, I predicted that would be the first to stop him, and boy, did he stop him.
So going forward, talking about the heavyweights, so we've got Anthony Joshua, someone you think highly of. There's still Derek on the outskirts of that genre. Who else out there? Because we've got David Price, we've got Tyson Fury.
Dylan White. Let's not forget Dylan White. He's kind of been under the radar a little bit in terms of he's not a guy who's been widely publicized out there, but he's coming through and he's real. Dylan White is real. He's a real fighter and he's hungry. So therefore, like I said, if you put him into the equation, and I would, I think he's 13-0 now. So you have to. I believe he's ranked in top 10 now in the country, right? So you have to put him into the equation. And I think when you look at who we've got coming through, the top 10 is looking very healthy in Britain, and they're all potential world champions.
And if we look beyond Anthony Joshua, who's the best of the rest?
In terms of worldwide or in the UK?
In the UK.
In the UK, look beyond Joshua. Well, you've got David Hay, who's still British, isn't he? So he's on the comeback trail. Never write, whether I'm training Derek or not, never ever write the guy off. He's a fighter. On his day, he's unfightable. So he's still ranked number 3. You got Ian Lewison, the bomber from Brixton. Yeah, again. These guys, they're ones for the future.
And Tyson Fury?
Of course, that goes without saying. I tipped Tyson, provided Vladimir turns up for the September is scheduled for, yeah? I believe you're going to, I won't be shocked. I believe Fury will get the victory.
Okay, so we've talked about the British scene, we've talked about the vibrancy, we've talked about all of those fighters. David Price also back on the comeback trail. Moving internationally, what do you think of the international heavyweight scene?
Yeah, it's very healthy, very healthy. We're just speaking about home, right? And when you go abroad, you got your Deontay Wilders, you got your Bermane Stefan. Although he lost to Deontay Wilder, again, he didn't lose in an embarrassing manner. He gave a good account of himself. He boxed very well, but the bigger, taller man boxed really well on the night and won. So he's still in the frame. I'm sure there are other Americans coming through that you and I probably. Jennings is still there. I know he's just lost to Klitschko. Povetkin, he's had some back-to-back wins, some really good wins of recent since losing to Vladimir. So he's still in contention and seriously chasing that world title belt. So. Listen, I've never known it this healthy worldwide. So,
if we talk about who are going to be the next world champions in the heavyweight division, we have to accept Klitschko's time. He's not going to fight forever. No. So whether he retires undefeated or gets beat, who's your prediction for next? Are you saying that Tyson Fury next and then Anthony Joshua?
I'm afraid so. And if Derek gets his act together, he's because it's not because I'm being biased, because I've trained the guy and I know what he's capable of. If he gets his act together, he's in there, and like I said, on his day, he's unfightable. So I will never. People write him off on their own peril. Yeah, I'll never write the guy off because on his day, he has proved that he can fight anybody and beat them heavyweight. You got your David Price. He's putting some good wins together. Yeah, obviously Anthony Joshua, the Olympian. I think he's number 5 in the WBC now. It's not long before he'll get a crack. And they're doing the right thing with him. They're bringing him along, accordingly. But I think we need to, again, the promoter and the British public deserve to see him fight, i.e. someone like, they're speaking about fighting Dillian White, I believe. Yeah, that would be a very good fight for maybe for the British title in, let's say, September inside this year, and then after that, if he comes through that, then step him up to European. I don't think this kid should be raced, and they're doing the right job at the moment. They're not racing him, they're giving the right opponent. Nobody thought he would blow away Thompson in the manner he did, in the fashion he did, and he did. He did a tremendous professional job on the guy.
Don, thank you so much. You heard it here first on Seconds Out. Tyson Fury beats Vladimir Klitschko. Don, thanks.
Thank you. Always a pleasure, man. We always do good.
Yeah.